What's up, Pisces? I'm about to do your spirit messages for the period of this new moon, which is like, okay, the new moon is from, well, it was on December 26th. So this reading is going to be for the time period of December 26th, which is today, through January the 9th. So let me see what messages spirit has for you. Let me pull 6 cards and then start reading. After I do this part, though, I'm going to do a love spread. But first, let me get some spirit messages for this time period for Pisces. What the fuck? What is y'all worrying about? Like, okay, the Tower. So, some sort of confusion, misunderstanding, illusion has you stuck in your head, worried, having sleepless nights, or like anxiety. So, I feel like Spirit definitely wants to tell you to stop worrying, or try your best to. I know that sounds like real fucking insensitive to be like, just stop worrying. Like, I know I have to deal with anxiety all the time. And stop worrying does not fucking help. So let me try to, okay. Pretty much, overthinking things is not going to help. It's only going to hurt. It's only going to hurt you. Okay, sorry y'all, I had to pause it. But pretty much, I feel like Spirit wants to tell y'all to transmute this energy, like refocus your energy. I'm telling you, like if you have a craft or something, like if you dance or like sing or whatever your craft is, if you try to refocus your energy, like make a conscious effort to pray about it, ask for this like energy to be redirected towards something that you want to put more energy into. I feel like that's what's going to help you, because that's what it's saying your focus should be right now, the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is someone who is pretty much mastering their craft, someone who is very resourceful, has a very like regal energy about them. So it's like, it's not even about what she can have or like how much money she has. It's more of like, I can make anything look. She reminds me of someone who can make anything look good. Like, that dress could be from the thrift store. You would not know, because the way she carries herself is like, she makes it look regal anyway. So I'm not saying fake it till you make it, or just try to put on a happy face. I'm not saying don't do that, actually. Pretty much what I'm getting now is like, acknowledge your feelings, acknowledge what it is that you're stressing about, and try to refocus that energy. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Saying what you need to do to align right now is the Tower moment. So you could have to release your frustrations about something, allow the Tower to fall. Allow yourself like one good day, just one day of whatever it is you have to release, like focusing on it, dealing with it, allowing yourself to cry, fall apart or whatever, but like facing the truth about whatever it is that's driving you crazy. And then after that, it's like taking all that energy and putting it into whatever it is you want to build. Okay? It's saying you can find support right now. The best thing for you to do now is the 7 of Wands. So create clear boundaries. I don't know if this is about a love situation or what. Only you know what it's about, because it's a general Pisces reading. I'm just getting the messages that I get, and y'all can put the rest together, I think. But it's saying to create healthy boundaries. You'll know what's healthy by what it feels like to you. Like, If it feels like somebody's invading your privacy, invading your space, being disrespectful, their energy is something that you feel like you should guard yourself against, make clear boundaries. Make it clear that you won't accept this or you won't accept that anymore, or whatever. It's saying your talents right now is temperance. So you're very patient. You could be very patient. You could possibly be too patient. You're very peaceful. You could possibly be too peaceful right now. I mean, with this saying that you need to make clear boundaries, that's why I'm saying you could possibly be too, like, it's saying your talent right now is being a mediator or like a peacemaker. But don't overdo it, because it's always going to lead to tower moments, or like you taking on more than what you need to. Like you taking on stress that is not yours, or you just taking things until you just explode with the tower, because you're trying to be like, oh, okay. I don't know. Hopefully this is making sense for someone. It's telling you what to avoid is the Page of Cups, which is making sense with what I just said, because it could be telling you to avoid a younger water sign, a younger Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but I'm more so getting avoid being naive, avoid being taken advantage of, avoid yeah, pretty much being naive. That's what I'm getting for some Pisces. So let me pull from this Oracle deck for y'all. Like, avoid just going along with things that you know you don't really want to, just because you don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers or make anybody uncomfortable or something. Please clarify this message with the card from this deck, please. Just in case you were wondering what spirit message, like what spirit is she getting messages from. I only pray to the Creator. I only ask for advice from angels or beings who will put here to help us evolve. I'm not influenced at all by lower energies, deceptive energies, vampire type energies. Like, no, I protect myself, my cards, my surroundings from those type of influences. So, can I get a card from this deck? For Pisces, Magic. Okay. And on the bottom, it stood out for me, the Sacrifice. Okay. And so it's 33 and 44. Okay. Let's read Magic first. Okay. This symbol represents the infinite intelligence of Great Spirit that makes up the fundamental fabric. Wow. The fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience the evidence of this magic through synchronicity or meaningful coincidence. Okay, let me start over. Magic. I'm a clown. It says, this symbol represents the infinite intelligence of Great Spirit that makes up the fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience the evidence of this magic through synchronicity or meaningful coincidence. Okay? When magic appears, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of a child who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists in the great mind, and you are being invited to call on it and recognize the dance and synchronistic events, signs, symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign of Spirit reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you the next action to take. Right now, it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles. Have you forgotten that you live in a world that is infused with magic? With this Nine of Swords? You forgot that it's all going to work out? But let me keep reading. Perhaps you've become cynical and think you had to create your life all by yourself with no help from others. It's time to remember your relationship to Source, for you are part of the story of the world, a living spark of spirits living on earth for this short time as a missionary of light. If you look back over your life, you will find many instances in which your actions alone were not the cause of the out of the blue coincidences that led you to your new relationship, job, or other important moment in your journey. So how do you stay in this awareness? The answer is simple. If you can be a little child and cultivate that wondrous curiosity, you will see the magic again and be amazed. Remember, magic is real and in everything. Okay? So number 44. Okay. To sacrifice means to make sacred. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared by spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involve rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offering of vegetables and fruit. Okay, in Middle America, however, the Lord of the Dawn came to teach the Spirit preferred our songs and our prayers to the blood of humans or animals. Okay, the sacrifice asks you to offer to Spirit that which is most precious to you. This offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are welcome guests at this banquet. I'm stuttering this shit because I don't necessarily believe this shit. Okay? Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Oh, okay. See? If I would have kept reading and not interrupting, I would have... Okay, it says your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. What is the one person or thing that you feel you cannot live without? It is time to offer it all to Spirit so that it may unfold as it will. Do not cling to the old form, like what this is telling you to let the tower fall, whatever. I feel like that's what this is saying. Do not cling to the old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself and your dreams for too long. Now's the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the door to infinite wealth. Do not delay. Okay. Let me do y'all love portion. Pisces. Can I get 10 cards for Pisces? What can they expect in love? Where are they in love? And what can we expect coming forward? Love messages for Pisces. So you're probably walking away from something, turning your back on someone or a relationship because you don't feel satisfied. Or you had to walk away for some reason. I get 9 more cards, please. Okay, they want to come out one at a time. You could have had to walk away from someone because they were emotionally unavailable, or you just need it more emotionally, because your subconscious energy right now being the Five of Pentacles. Spirit, can I get 7 more cards, please? It's like someone was inadequate, or you might be feeling inadequate. It's like I keep shuffling to pull the amount of cards that I need, but one keeps slipping over, so I'm just going to go along with it. It might take me a little longer, though. Okay, you could be feeling left out in the cold currently in love, or like nobody wants to give you what you need, or nobody can give you what you need, or you're not enough for people, or they're not enough for you. It's the final outcome for Pisces during this time period. Emperor. So you could be questioning yourself right now, or like having a lot of negative thoughts when it comes to love, or like insecurities with the Eight of Swords at the bottom. You could be possibly feeling insecure because you had to recently walk away from something that just wasn't it. Like it wasn't what you wanted or what you needed. You could have been dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In the past, you probably were in a relationship with this person, or you really felt like this is somebody who you wanted to build with, like have a family with, or have a home with. You could have lived with them, or you wanted to. You either were building a steady relationship with them, or you really wanted to, or you saw yourself doing that in the past. But right now, if this is for you, the energy crowning you now is the Four of Cups, or during this time period. It's like you could be feeling rejected, or feeling like not impressed with whatever offers you're getting. In the near future, with the Five of Wands, possibly having conflict or argument with someone when it comes like a love partner, or either that's a lot of competition, so could be trying to compete for, don't do that shit, y'all. Or either it's just an argument or a debate, like feisty energy in the near future, like going from the Four of Wands to the Five of Wands. It could be internal conflict too with the Five of Wands. Like having your energy pulled in too many directions, which is frustrating. You could be frustrated in the near future about love, or either literally having conflict with someone, okay? So how you see yourself is the Page of Cups. You see yourself as loving, innocent, genuine, sincere, open to things that are good and loving, positive. How other people see you is stuck in the past. So if somebody sees you as not over your past, or thinking about or talking about past disappointments, or they could just see you as wounded, or kind of depressed, or not optimistic due to the past. Your hopes and fears, you're hoping to transform, like you're hoping to move forward in love and have new experiences in love, and be able to leave the past behind, but not necessarily like the past lessons. Like be able to move forward and evolve. Like you want your next relationship to obviously be more evolved than your last one, of course. But it's like you want to take the lessons that you learn, like you know now what to do or what not to do in love or whatever. Your final outcome is feeling very much like in your element. This is like a boss card with the Emperor. So probably not very emotional. Whatever it is you're feeling, this 4 of Cups now 4, I feel like after this 2-week period, you're definitely not going to feel rejected. I feel like with the Emperor being in your final outcome, you either could be dealing with the Aries person, like an Aries could be coming in, or someone that helps you to feel more confident, or this could just be about you feeling more in your element, feeling like you don't need anyone for you to know that you're the shit, or know that you have everything you need, or that you can get what you want with the Emperor. The Emperor definitely has no doubts about getting what he wants. He actually doesn't settle for anything less than what he wants or what he needs. So, what is the advice for this Pisces? What this Pisces needs to know? That was way too many cards. It says you're on the same team, play like it. So that could be for some Aries. And the next one says, go on a real fucking date, smell good, and get your sexy on. That could be for a totally different Pisces or the same Pisces. And the last one I'm going to read, it says, people are messy, love them anyway. So that could be for a different Pisces or the same one. On the bottom. Alright, I'm not gonna read no more after this. It says, cook a fucking meal. Homemade food is foreplay. So that could be for a different Pisces or the same one. Hope you got something out of this. Thanks for watching. Peace.